Hello, my name is Jessica, and I'm here today to tell you how you can be a successful student. You have the skills you need to take control of your education and make it a great experience. So let's get started. Knowing your rights and educational needs will put you at a huge advantage for doing well in school. If you're receiving support from teachers right now, you've probably figured out some things that help you. Maybe you do better sitting up front or need extra time to take tests. And these are things you have the right to ask for according to the law. Spend some time getting familiar with these laws and what they guarantee for you. They include the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, which says that assistive technology must be considered for all students with disabilities. We'll get to that in just a second. Section 504 says you are entitled to accommodations that help you succeed in school. And the American with Disabilities Act says no person can be discriminated against based on their disability. You might have an IEP or some kind of paperwork that describes the goals you're working toward and things that will help you reach them. Your teacher and parents should share this information with you because you are an important part of the team. Tools that can help you succeed include accommodations such as assistive technology. The team is required to consider these things when developing a plan for you. So what are accommodations? Accommodations are supports and services that help you participate in the general education curriculum and be able to show the teacher what you've learned. This can include a quiet place to work, extended time on assignments, use of a calculator for math work. You need to spend some time discovering what accommodations work for you. These could include assistive technology. Assistive technology is any piece of equipment that's used to improve your performance. It could be low-tech like a pencil grip or a sticky note, or it could be high-tech like an iPad or software programs. Now is the time to explore all the options available to you and decide what accommodations are necessary for your success. Talk to your teacher and parents and do your own research. No matter what tools you discover to help you on your journey in education, it is up to you to take responsibility for your learning, especially as you get older. This means becoming your own advocate. What is that? Self-advocacy is understanding your strengths and needs, identifying your personal goals, knowing your legal rights and responsibilities, and communicating these to others. This means you are the one who tells others what you need to be a successful student. You can do this because who knows what you need better than you? You can be your best cheerleader and make your school experience a great one. Watch these examples of a student advocating for herself.
Hello, are you the school disability coordinator?
Yes, I'm Mrs. Jones. Please sit down.
Thank you. My name is Noelle, and I have some questions about what kind of assistance I can get at All Students University. I have ADD and a learning disability that makes it difficult for me to complete reading and writing assignments. I had help in high school, including extra time on tests and special seating in the classroom. Can I receive those things?
Definitely. It's completely up to you if you want to share your disability with the school or others. But if you want to request accommodations, that's what I'm here for. I'm glad you came early in the year so we can get things set up right away. Let's talk about what you need, and I'll give you a request for accommodation letter to give to your professors. In the meantime, bring in paperwork that documents your disability, and we'll keep it in your confidential file.
Well, thanks. I understand that it's my responsibility to ask for the accommodations we discuss and use them wisely.
Sounds great.
Thanks.
And here's Noelle advocating for herself in the classroom.
Hi, Mrs. Pearson. Before you start class today, I wanted to ask you for a copy of your notes after the lecture.
Oh, sure, Noelle. I'll be writing on the Promethean board, so I can just print a copy of what I write on there. I can also give you a copy of the PowerPoint I'm using. Go ahead and write what you can, and pay attention to the information by listening really carefully during my lecture.
Thanks. Writing is difficult for me, so this will help me to focus on the information they're presenting.
Oh, good.
Also, I'd like to sit up front so I can hear you better and really concentrate concentrate on the lecture. Is that okay?
Absolutely. We don't have assigned seats, but even if we did, that's something you could request. I appreciate the way you ask for what you need to do your best in my class.
Thanks. I had great teachers in high school that taught me all about self-advocacy.
Notice how Noelle asked for what she needed, and she knew in advance. It's important for you to be familiar with your needs and what works for you, and be able to advocate for yourself. That means asking for what you need and explaining why. Noelle did this with both the disability coordinator in her college and the teacher in her classroom. If you need help with this, talk to your other teachers or your parents, and maybe you can practice before going to ask for help and have something in writing about what you need. You can do it. Check out this website for more information about making successful transitions. It includes a student planning guide to help keep track of what you might need, as well as some inspirational videos. Finding out what resources are available and getting help to use them can be a scary process. You can turn to God for the ability and courage to advocate for yourself. The Bible tells us in Philippians, "I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength." God gives us the power to stand up for ourselves and ask for what we need. If you're afraid, pray for peace and the right words to say. If you're treated unfairly, pray to respond in kindness while continuing to do what is right. With Christ, you can do it. In conclusion, it's important, first of all, for you to know your rights and know what you're entitled to in school. Be familiar with what works for you. Explore accommodations, including assistive technology, that fit your learning style. This way, you can advocate for yourself. This means knowing yourself, knowing what you need, and knowing how to get it. Finally, lean on God for strength. He will equip you to do what you need to get the most out of your education. So get started today and watch your education soar to new heights. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you find my list of references helpful to find more information about laws, accommodations, and other services available to you.